Have you ever got into a conversation with someone about hobbies and they've just talked about what they're into, basketball, trains, cooking, whatever it might be, gardening? Yeah, that's cool. Well, they ask you what you into, and I'm like, well, I like bikes, all kinds of bikes, but my main one is mountain bikes, man. I'm massively into my mountain bikes, and I just love getting into the forest, sick, just hitting some trails, and they're just looking at you like you're mental. What are you on about? And then you show them your bike on your phone, and you're like, this is the bike I've got, and they're like, how much is your bike? And you tell them, $5 grand, whatever it is. And they can't believe it. They think you're batshit crazy, don't they? They're like, I could get a mountain bike for 150 quid. What's the difference? And it's not until you push your bike super hard that you need some good stuff. And this is what the video is about today, guys. How budget can you go, and do you need the best brakes ever? Because I recently bought this hardtail, if you've been following my channel, and it has some basic Shimano Dior brakes on it, and I thought, to be fair, I'm going to give them a go. I won't change them, I'll give them a go and see how good they are, and they're just not good enough. The front I'm going to put up with, but the rear one is just not good enough, guys. I was at Wales a couple of weeks ago, and it was just letting me down. The rear brake was just letting me down. You can see in the video, I'm going to show you a load of corners now, and it's just locking up. There's not enough modulation, and there's not enough power, and you're pulling it and it's not doing what you want, and then you pull it and then it just locks up on you, and it's like, got some prime examples here for you guys. So I don't know how you guys ride, but for me, I come up to the corner on the straight bit, I hit a load of front brake and rear brake to the point where I think I can just about make it round the corner without crashing, and then I trail brake the rear brake to get round the corner, and that's how I do it, and it's just not letting me do it. So the solution to this was to get some Maguras. Now, to be fair, I've not been very kind about Magura in the past. They're on my MTB e-bike, and they just do my head in. They're just really hard to set up, and they muck me about. But in the last 6 months, they've been amazing. And honestly, when Maguras work, they are very good. I picked these up in the sales. I don't know about you, but in my country at the moment, in Great Britain, it's fill your boots time. Bike components are really cheap. No, I had a voucher for these, and they were in a discount anyway, so I picked them up. It had to be done. They had a good review, so I'm going to bang these on. They look really nice, and I hope this should solve my problem. And let's see if they do. And this is what they look like fitted. My days, there's some real jokers about, isn't there? Honestly. Oh dear. There's this way, guys. There we go. Sorted. Welcome to Swinley Mountain Bike Trails. This is my local trails, and it is a beautiful weekday evening. It's my first ride after work of the year. Well happy. So let's get this brake bedded in, and the other thing to mention is I got my wheels set up tubeless as well while I was at it, so that's half a kilo lost, so it should be a little bit sprightly, and that probably will have an effect in the corners as well. So let's get the brake bedded in, and we'll check back in a minute, see what it's like. We'll get to some more sort of downhill trails. Mate, do you know what I've noticed? This is the second time now, just an observation, that I get a bit more of a substantial hello from other mountain bikers on this hardtail than I did on the e-bike. Because some ex-e-boy just went tearing past me on his carbon hardtail, and I got a bit more of a alright dude, you know. Yeah, weird. Oh, rear brake. Yeah, it's not there, but I can see the potential. It is going to be a good break. Cue another video. After bedding it in for a little while, it's as I suspected, and it's as the bike shop said it probably will be. They said it's spongy. Basically, I'm still running the old Shimano rotor, which is only 1.8mm wide, and I really need to get a Magura, which is 2mm wide. So yeah, it's almost, well, it is now all the way down to the bar, and it's not doing what it should do. So cue another video. Basically Saturday morning, early, 3 days later, and the Magura, I think it's HC Storm 180mm disc turned up, and it's on. So let's give it a run, shall we? Let's give it a run. Same trail as a second ago. Let's have it. I'm gonna keep an eye on my right hand, guys. It's not going to be touching the brake, only going to be using the rear brake. Here we go. Almost went for the front brake then. Yeah, it's working. Well guys, I will call that mission accomplished. I think it's not 100%, I must admit, but it's kind of coming down to the bar. But I've got the power now and the modulation, so definitely a massive upgrade, guys. Well happy. I can finally shred it properly. Right, let's give it another test. No front brake, just rear brake. Unless I'm going to crash. Yeah. Maybe it's bedding in a bit more now. Oh no, need front brake. Yes. Yeah, that was a bit of a lack of talent there, guys. So as it goes along, it's getting a bit worse at this point. And then I just carried on riding, thought I'd, practice a bit of jumping, because I haven't really jumped on this bike yet. And I'm pleased to report it jumps really well. But as the ride went on, I was like, you know what, this brake's getting worse. And on the end of this trail, it literally, I'll go for a handful of rear brake and it's just literally nothing there. So I was like, mate, I can't ride the bike like this. So later that day, took a trip down to Berkshire Cycles and they had it bled and working tip top within the hour. So all sorted now, guys. Can't wait for a proper ride. And as for this abomination, well, the only thing it's really good for is going down the pub, isn't it? Or going down like a canal towpath once or twice a year in the summer. If people don't know about mountain bikes, that's fair enough, but they're just terrible, these bikes. This needs to be thrown down a black hole, never to be seen ever again. The end. And brakes and budget stuff, I don't think complete budget is going to be good enough for a medium rider. You're going to need to upgrade bits and bobs, as I'm doing. But at the other end of the spectrum, I just don't think it's worth spending absolutely tons and just absolutely overkilling it on components, you know. So thanks for watching the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.